I made this hand-painted gilded sign for my parents, and this is the process I went through making it. Got it all printed out. I've already chopped up the paper many times, as you can see, and made minor adjustments. Got it laid out about what I want on the mirror, and did a tracing of it. So because of the size of it, I had to put, most of the last name and the H separate. So I just chalked the back of this. I'm about to get that lined up to transfer to there. I have the H cut off of the rest of it because it's going to be separate, so I kind of have to line it up based on that. So we're going to give that a shot real quick. All right, I normally do this chalk scenario on, car paint, so it probably shows up a lot better than a mirror. What I'm thinking is if I can get this H down, right, can get it, and I can get that just right, then I can, once this is traced on, come back, do the H, repeat the process, basically. So what I'm thinking is if I put the H underneath it, all right, then I can kind of see, if I get out of the light, I can kind of see roughly what, it might look better like this. I can probably see it better. Maybe not. Maybe underneath is better. Not sure. But I want it kind of centered, but kind of not, and I want to have this arch. I'm not sure. It's kind of one of those, I'll know it when I see it. Let's see. Don't have a tape measure handy, or do I? Oh, a ruler. That works. A ruler. We're going to use a ruler today. Let's see. So about a 1/2 inch. Edge to edge here. About 1 inch, okay. So we gotta come over a bit. In my head, making that evens right, but the giantness of the H and the smallness of the S, it might not be correct. These are things layout-wise I'm still figuring out as I learn what I'm doing. I do my pinstriping. For the most part, it is symmetrical. There are asymmetrical designs, but for the most part, the rule is make that side match that side and make it cool looking. There's a lot more rules when it comes to lettering and sign painting, and you have to really know what really catches the eye, and that's part of what I'm learning. I try to just look at it and look at the letters, and there's still I tried to, when I laid this out in Procreate, I tried to do this arch, but I still feel like even after I cut the paper and reposition things, it's something's still off over here. Maybe it's just too low and it needs to be up more. That could also be something that I could kind of tweak with what we have and just kind of do a little one. All right, so I'm going to trace all of this. I should probably get into a position where the what I'm doing is not blocking the light. If I can pull that off, that'd probably be better, huh? Change our camera angle here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and tape this down real quick. That green you see is just the chalk from the back of this. Put a little tape down, just so we stay mostly where we're supposed to stay here. And yeah, I'll put a piece over here, so why not? Okay. Normally use a pencil, but I don't know where my pencil is right now. It ran off somehow. So I'm going to run back over this with the pen and hopefully keep my head out of the camera. check it out, see how it came out. I mean, it's there. What are you gonna do? It's on a mirror, it's on glass. I can sort of enough-ish see it from an angle. It's probably super hard for you guys to see it. Let's see if we can get you in here. See what we got. See what I mean? So you just gotta catch it from the side, and then you can see it. It's there all the way through. You just gotta catch it. Pull that up. Oh yeah. That seems like it showed up better than the rest. Must be just because it's bolder, so it makes it easier to see. Alright, so now let me try to get a good view of the whole thing here. Oh yeah. Alright, so I got all the sizing on, so you can at least see a little bit better now, I'm sure. And I did have enough to do the couple spots that are a little rough, but hopefully with the outline I can fix them. Now it's just the hard part. Waiting, first off, but then the hard part is, will the leaf actually lay down correctly and not all messed up like it does every single time I've ever done leaf work, except for like one. Yeah, we'll see. I'm really sorry, you guys. I'm new to this whole YouTube thing, so I'm gonna make some mistakes. Totally already put the imitation gold leaf on there and started brushing it back off, but this is what we got. Got it stuck down a little bit, and I'm working on, you know, gently getting off some excess here. So working on that, and once that's off, I can take and do a little burnishing. I'm going to take some more sizing, and I'm going to run over all this, and it basically clear coats it in so that all of my paint won't affect the gold. The gold is locked, and the gold is done, and the gold is in there. So, yeah. Not too bad for not really know what I'm doing. I completely messed up and forgot to record all of this outlining. I did it late last night. And yeah, it came out pretty good. Far from perfect, but I think this project's actually going to be a success. I do have some sizing left. I was thinking of doing a thin border in gold, but also doing like fat filigree looking pieces. I don't know how far, again, that sizing is going to stretch, so I think I'm going to go ahead and do the filigree stuff. I think that's more important to keep the gold towards the center. And here's a photo I have for like just found it online for like a reference of roughly what I kind of want this bigger one to look like. Again, not exact, not important to be exact with what I'm doing here. Just kind of like I want it to be similar to that. Might end up not very similar. We'll see. See it's gonna be, it's on pretty thick, so it's gonna have to be a while of dry time. And the top just has, barely even see what's going on, but yeah, I think that's gonna be good. All right, so she's all tacked up. You kind of want like a real, ooh, that top piece might be a little too far gone. We'll see. Might have waited too long on that. We'll find out here shortly. So you want it kind of tacky. It's still sticky, but it's not, your fingerprint's not staying in it. It's, you know, it's basically, you want it basically almost dry. Let's see if I can take one of the sheets from last night for this top piece, because I don't need a full sheet. Yeah, this piece will cover that. So I'll just put this down. Now this bottom piece, the bottom filigree piece is thicker, so you put on the sizing thicker. So I'm doing this thinner piece up top first. Plus also, like I just said, when I felt it, it felt pretty dry. So I might have waited too long up here. We'll find out here shortly. I did push record, right? Okay, cool. Just making sure. Might have been talking to myself. So, yeah, once you lay it down, you just kind of want to go over it real good. And push down the edges really good. That's what I'm starting to learn, is not doing this well enough might be the problem I keep running into, where all the edges are jagged and don't look good. So try to push down a little extra here. Yeah, you can already see some jagged edges there, but we'll see. Let's see what it does. Oh yeah, that'll be good. Okay. So, and then I'm gonna get a fresh piece, a brand new sheet out for that bottom piece. Do a little cleanup, and then do a little cleanup, and then we will attempt turning it. But they sell these little things everywhere, but it's pretty simple to just make something. Apparently for real gold you want to use velvet instead of sandpaper. It's just that much more gentle. And you just real light, not a lot of pressure, turn it. But that's it for now. Christmas Eve morning, got that turned. I am going to go over to my parents' house here in a bit. I'm going to bring all my paint stuff with me because, like I said, I'm going to be finishing this up for them during today, and also probably on Christmas Day, depending on how much I get done today. All right, so I'm over at my mom's house. Had a nice Christmas Eve dinner. Everyone's kind of relaxing. Some people are sleeping already, so I'm going to go ahead and start working on this again and get the outline done on all the filigree pieces and whatnot. I may also do the drop shadow on the letters tonight. And then it's just going to be a border strip. I don't know how decorative I'll get with the border strip. Not sure how complex I'll get. And not sure if it'll happen tonight or tomorrow on Christmas Day, but we'll see. here's the outline done. I like, this is fine. I don't love this, but first time doing any kind of design like this, I think this is clean. But I went weird over here, but it is what it is. And as you watch my channel, you'll learn that I'm definitely one of those artists that nitpick my stuff more than I should. So I'm sure there's people watching this right now that's like, it looks great, shut up. And I'll try. So anyway, I'm gonna clean my brush, and I think I'm gonna switch over to, again, I'm thinking like a maroon color, and I'm thinking for the shadow on the letters, it should be down to the left, because I feel like I'm slightly to the right. Guess it looks okay. Definitely a couple spots I gotta go back with the black and clean it up now, but it's, oh, I forgot gotta do the. I'm gonna call that good when it comes to that. So all I have left is the outline, which will be really cool, hopefully. Not quite sure how I'm gonna do that yet. It will probably be black or maroon just to go with everything. Alright, so here it is, folks, all wrapped up, all cleaned up. I didn't do the border. It is Christmas early afternoonish right now, and everybody wants to open their gifts. So I can't paint this and wait for paint to dry and all that stuff. So I did want to kind of stain up the frame. I didn't have time for that, but I did use a little furniture polish there and hit it with that. So overall, I think it came out good. Like I said in the beginning, this is not normally what I do. Very inexperienced with some of the techniques and stuff here, but learning as I go, and I think it's pretty decent. You know, I'm not ashamed of it by any means. And maybe one day I'll add a little border to it or something, but ooh, that's the best shot right there. Right there, it looks good. Let's see. Hopefully they hang it up in their house and they absolutely love it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Thumb. So here it is on the mantle. My parents right away set it up here so that everybody can see it.